Hey there, welcome back to the James Show. News Talk 820 WBAP, now on FM at 93.3. We're continuing with Dr. Brian Ardis from the Dr. Ardis Show, and I saw in one of your recent podcasts here you were explaining what's frankincense and myrrh. I'm not sure if I know what the heck myrrh is. What is that?
Myrrh is actually an essential oil. It actually is extracted from plants, the myrrh plant. You actually squeeze the bark or the leaves, and you squeeze out the essential oil from the myrrh plant. That's exactly what it is.
So was there some sort of like Middle Eastern Whole Foods that they stopped by on their way?
Exactly right. Yeah, myrrh was very popular back in the biblical times, but as far back as in Egypt's pyramid times and pharaoh times, it was actually used as an essential oil from plants to help with their embalming process. That's how powerful myrrh is as an antibacterial to actually help reduce the rotting effect of flesh from bacteria. So myrrh and frankincense are amazing.
So would you use that as like a diaper rash treatment or something? Like, why would they give that to a baby?
Actually, did you know that myrrh, yeah, absolutely, great question. So a lot of biblical scholars will say the reason for myrrh being introduced to Jesus Christ as an infant or a child from the wise men was a gift signifying that they recognized that this kid, this child, would one day have a significant burial. Because myrrh in that time period was only known to be assistant in helping them with their embalming process. So to suggest that they brought them gold, which is of obvious massive amounts of value, frankincense, which was a plant essential oil from Boswellia, the plant, they actually would burn that in the temples, and only the highest priests or prophets that went into the temples in that time period would burn frankincense incense as a godly recognized scent or incense to be able to communicate with God. So they recognized Jesus' value with gold, with frankincense, the only essential oil to be burned and templed to communicate with God, recognizing who he was. And that, to summarize, there's going to be an end point, some atonement or death. There's going to be some very significant thing behind his death.
Do we
That's
use
why
these
frankincense, myrrh, and gold?
Do we use frankincense and myrrh for anything these days?
Yes, we do. Did you know that it's been proven that myrrh by itself as an essential oil is proven at 0.1% total volume. You can take distilled water and only put 0.1% of the whole volume being myrrh essential oil. It's proven to kill 100% of all dormant, that stuff that's lying in your cells and you don't even know it's there, that causes all Lyme's disease. That's already been published in medical research studies all over the world. Myrrh is so powerful an antibiotic. Even when you have Lyme's disease and they put you on antibiotic and then the bacteria goes dormant, scientists and medical professionals know if you use myrrh, you can actually kill off all the bacteria that's even hiding and resistant to bacteria. That's just one example of myrrh. Frankincense, did you know frankincense essential oil has been proven to stop DNA replication of cancer cells?
I mean, you asked me that like a rhetorical question. I didn't even know these things, what they did 5 minutes ago. Right?
Well, your audiences may be familiar. Frankincense and myrrh are essential oils, and people who are in the world of essential oils, as far as healing modalities and products, would know some of these benefits. But I highlight some of the great values of both myrrh and frankincense, which come from plants. And I went through in a show here last week I called What is the Amazingness Behind These Gifts Jesus Was Given? Frankincense and myrrh. Because these are plants, and these plants actually outperform drugs in cancer research and in antibiotic research. Did you also know that myrrh, did you know, your audiences may not know this, did you know myrrh is proven to kill the fungus that causes ringworm and athlete's foot better than any antifungal drug?
You mean Mike Trainer needs to put some myrrh in his shoe?
Exactly right. Do you remember John Madden back in the day? Tough actin, Tinactin, right?
Was that myrrh?
No, that's a drug called Tinactin. However, the actual drug isn't as effective as myrrh essential oil, which you can go buy at Whole Foods. You can go buy online. You can just get the plant extract, put that oil on your feet, and it will kill it better than any drug you buy over the counter or by prescription.